lawnmower don't want to work. Wants to cut the backyard, but it don't want to crank for the front yard. I want to come and do a quick little video, show you guys this overgrowth in the garden. And when I mean overgrowth, I do mean overgrowth, which is a good thing as well. So I'm gonna come show you this, and as well so y'all can be able to see just how much overgrowth I have in the garden, and how the rain has tremendously helped as well as hurt it. But still want to show you some stuff that's taking place in the garden as well, and be able to hopefully give you guys some ideas and some refreshers, some things on that you need to take a look at it in your garden as well. So please like, subscribe, follow me on my YouTube channel as I upload a little bit more each time from the garden itself. And I want to show you things that are taking place and where I got stuff at. I'm gonna start on this side first because I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna start over there. You're gonna see why, man, he couldn't get into the yard. Well, let me show you what's taking place over there because of the grass and everything that's coming through on this side. And so you're gonna say, yeah, I see what he's talking about now. And I got to come out, and that's what I was trying to do a few minutes ago, was cut the grass up. I was started on it, but the lawnmower got a mind of his own today. And I was waiting to the cooler today. So let me flip you guys over. All right, so this is I took that cabbage plant right here. It was in the garden, and I took it and moved it over here. Of course, it wasn't no grass and all that other stuff growing over here either, as well. But you see how much overgrowth and came up just in this little bit. And I got to get out here and cut this grass. Got to get out here and get this grass out of this section over here. Get this whole complete section mapped off and get it looking like it's supposed to be looking. I got to put my black tarp down and then basically just map it all off and get my wood and stuff and build it up and stuff for this whole entire side bed as well. And it would actually go down a little further instead of just to this part. So when I was able to get my grass cut today, which is a bummer, but I will be able to get it cut later. So let me show you this in the garden as well, because I've been coming outside getting tomatoes off of everything. That's the side part I got to start over there. On this side over here, this is the banana peppers that my neighbor gave me. These down here are sweet potato vines, and then the corn that's growing up right here is one of the first corns from the first batch of ground that I did. The rain ended up killing all the garlic on this side, killed every corn except for that one. And so I got some more cardboards back from my job, and I put cardboard back down on this area because of the fact I need to redo this soil a different way. I got too much grass and weeds coming up in there, and I just basically haven't had the time to really get out here and get this done. So the cardboard will actually cause the worms to come back up. And you want to get if you want to get a particular type of cardboard, if you want to try this as well for your yard, and it will work, I suggest you till your grass up a little bit, and then get that yard tilled up real good, and then you're gonna come back and you're gonna get you want to get a cardboard that has this label on it that says recyclable. Where we at? I'll point it. Oh, okay, right here. That says recyclable, and you want to pull all your tape and everything off of it. And what that'll do is that this will actually break down into your soil, because worms will actually come up, eat it, flip that soil over for you, save you tons of energy, help your back and your feet and hands when you won't have to do that. And it'll do that. So here I gotta get the weed eater and cut this side, trim it all up on both sides. When I seen the trick last night on YouTube, where they actually got hot water and poured it directly on these weeds, and they said it kills it completely out, even to the root. So I might try that trick with these weeds here and see what happens on that. But then right here on the side where I did get a chance to plant, these are bell peppers here that is going here. My okra ended up not being able to get my okra because it ended up dying on me. due to all the rain and stuff, and it ended up just going real bad on me. Which I'm not gonna spend another $7 to try to get okra. I just won't have no okra this year. So let me step off into the garden. So over here in the garden, the first row right here, you got the crimson watermelon vine that's running right here, and it's running to the other side. Got a fig tree here. Also got some running peas that is coming up right there on the side of it. Then I also have a yellow bell pepper, but that's a big green bell pepper. Hasn't turned yet. I'm trying to leave it, but I'm tempted to get it at the same time. And then down on the other middle ways of it got carrots and another crimson watermelon vine running, and then of course strawberries on the end down there. And then these are the tomatoes here. So I got this is four different types, well actually five different types of tomatoes. And so we have the early girls, which is these right here, and they produce in big uh, cluster size. So they will have clusters on it like this, and then of course I just came and pulled some off, and then they will have the bigger clusters where they form down here. These are the ones that you buy in the grocery store when they're in the package, and they have the clusters in the whole vine itself. So these are called clusters, but they actually called early girls. And the reason they're called early girls is because of the fact how much they really produce. And the thing of it is that if you get these types of tomatoes, you really don't have to do that much for us, like your soil. I got organic soil. I use organic in all my beds. So it's organic soil and organic things, and that'll be something that if you decide to do that, you can do that. But if you just want a mixture of soil without the organic, I don't use potting soil in this. The reason I don't use potting soil is because potting soil has too many sticks and is made up of different components of things. So it's not all exactly. Sorry about the noise. My neighbor's cutting his grass with weed eater. So it's not all a complete um, packet bag. And they will put Miracle Grow potting soil on sale for like $9 for a 48-pound bag. And I used to grab it and get it, and of course I didn't know no better then. So when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So this tomato, this not a star, this bell pepper down here is actually for to go into a yellow bell pepper. The only reason I'm leaving this big sucker on here is because I want to see if it's going to turn yellow. If it doesn't, within the next 2 days, I'm going to get it. It's going to go in my mouth. I'll be right along with a whole lot of other stuff. Then I come down on the inside of it. The thing is, I actually made a walkway, and I can't even get to the walkway. So these are the strawberries here. Strawberries are producing, but again, like I said, the rain. I got some strawberries under here. They are producing white strawberries. Due to all the rain that we was getting, it was actually killing my crop. Too much rain, too much water will kill it. So it's just depends. I also got carrots in here. This is a white grape here. That's red. That's not produced coming up just yet. These are beans right here that's growing up. And so I have variety of different things in this bag. Of course, the fig tree is on the end down there. And so that's a lot of good stuff. Now, the tomatoes here, like I said, I do have several different types. This one on the end right here, you see these tomatoes here, they're almost similar to a cluster. That's right here. But what these are here, these are called morning boys. They're called morning boys. And so the reason that they're called morning boys is one that they vine gets thick, real thick. The other reason is that they produce large, tremendous tomatoes, and they would be almost similar to the state tomatoes. So I purposely put this one on the end. It's going to grow up on the fence here, and it's going to get higher and higher. These here are called what is what? These was Mabel's plant tomatoes here. That's what the package said, Mabel's. They do come in clusters as well, but these would turn purple, and they'd be like a big steak tomato once they turn purple. And so I have like two sets of them in the middle of this whole package right here that actually would turn and come into a cluster form. And so these will give off good. And also, again, these vines will be very thick and strong as well. So, you have a lot of them. And this is a lot of tomatoes just on this side. That ain't counting the other side. And so, let me carefully step out of here because I don't want to step on the watermelon vine. These are white potatoes, which I really believe is ready right now. Um, so I came, because there was no one else here. Well, thank you. Um, Thank you for joining. Because no one else here. There's a lot of other people that just come up on it. Some of them subscribe, some of them don't. But hey, that's life. But these are white potatoes, and they're almost ready. I got to actually check. It says 100 days, and I think it actually been like 100 days. It might not be in them, but I'll check on my calendar and make sure. This is another carrot here, running blueberry. These are cabbages, which I pulled the other day, and I'll actually show you guys. I got them in the house. They were actually ready, so I went on and pulled these cabbages. I left these the vines and the other stuff out here because I'm actually going to take this, and I'm actually going to rework it back into the soil, make a compost bin, and work it back in the soil. These are broccoli right here, and they're actually going to seed. So once they come up flowering seeds, I'll have more broccoli seeds for next year. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not doing too much with that one, because I already pulled a lot of broccoli out already, and as well to get that out. So I wanted to pull that out. And hello everyone that's coming aboard as well. And then over here we have these are called cherry tomatoes. If you notice, I'm gonna pull this vine up. They are go this way. You notice they got a lot of big tomatoes on it here. I got to get some more sticks and hold these jokers up because they're just falling down. This is another one, and these will be a cherry type tomato. They will actually get big, and the reason that a lot of stuff is overgrown is because of the rain. The rain just really pushed my garden like crazy, so it's tons of overgrowth. Got to get more sticks and more things to hold them back up, because I basically don't want them on the ground. I actually want them up higher so that they would have room to breathe and kind of grow up a little higher than that. And so that's what these three are. They are cherry plums. And then, of course, these over here, I mean, not plums, cherry tomato. Of course, these over here are the same way. So you reach in and get the tomato out. That's a nice red one. And so you get another cluster of tomatoes here. And the thing of it is that they will actually turn. These will actually be about this size. They start off like this size. They get this size. Some of them get bigger than this. So the longer you let them sit on there, more nutrition and the bigger they would get, which is also, again, another awesome thing. And then over here, I got watermelon. I mean, not watermelon, excuse me. Over here, I got cucumber vines still running over here on this side and on that side over there. This is another kale. I mean, not kale, another broccoli here as well. You can see these tomatoes here. That's often here. And that's a lot of good tomatoes off in there. And then, of course, over here in the bucket is another. This is potatoes. Those are different items in there. And then this right here is, of course, all of my cucumbers. Now they're flowering, so after a while, this is going to be loaded with cucumbers. Here. I mean, loaded with cucumbers, which I can't wait for them to come up, because I'm gonna start pickling them jokers and eating a bunch of them. Okay, these are my other cabbage that I have grown over here on this side, and these would take another 3 to 4 months for I begin to harvest these. And then once I harvest these, then they will come up. I did have some romaine lettuce back there, but yeah, it's gone. Let me come this way and come around. And the mosquitoes are tearing me up out here. So, oh, this is my tangerine tree, which is not doing too good, but it's flowering. I'll go with it on that. And then come this way, got another bean coming up here. These are the other cherry tomatoes. See how big them jokers are? They are really huge. And then, of course, got another plant here. And again, it overgrowth is pushing back. This is the, oh, it's coming up. I thought I saw it fall right there. Well, that's romaine lettuce there. Like I said, cabbages. And then these are cucumbers again. So if you notice, I put I put a trellis up so the cucumbers can go up, but they actually come everywhere. And I don't care. It's fine. They can grow all they want to. And then these here are the onions here. And onions, I got onions and I got garlic. And then I have a couple other things in the other ones down there because they end up dying over there. So I brought them on this side so they can put them in their own raised bed and they can do. So these are garlics and onions down here. Uh, Another garlic onion here. And then like underneath these here is some more onions and different stuff that's coming up. And these are basically for other people because I'm allergic to onions. So I basically grew up for my fiance and for families and friends and stuff like that. Uh, Basically help other people out because why not? Just because I don't eat it don't mean everybody else don't eat it. I can't eat it. This way. Let me go back around. And you can see how much overgrowth. Look at these small cherry tomatoes here, all on the ground. Got to put some long sleeves come out here because these mosquitoes tagging me for these beans here. And then of course this is a black Arkansas apple tree here. Come on this side over here. Show you this a little bit. This one here is a what apple tree this is? These are carrots here. Oh, this is my yellow delicious apple here. I got another potatoes in the back there. That's a plum tree right there in the midst of we got cantaloupes and sweet potatoes both growing in this bed here. And then have another Fuji apple tree right there. That is right here. There's a Fuji apple tree here. And then over in the corner, I got a Florida Pride peach tree, which is a sun tree. And then these, that one right over there is the potatoes. That's white potatoes there, which is the small, not white, the red potatoes in that bag. These are cantaloupes that are growing here. And this is a plum tree here. And then over behind me here, these are Jubilee's watermelon. And they're like 4 different types of watermelon. They're all Jubilee. So I got a tangerine, orange tangerine, and got yellow Jubilee. There's a red Jubilee, and I also have a dark orange, which they call a like a golden Jubilee that's growing in this garden right here. So these are all that's growing here. Since I was losing so much in the corn, I purchased another set of corn, and I put them in this bed here. So my corn is actually growing real good, and I got them growing up real good here. I also purchased me a cran apple tree, which is right here. And then on the end over there, I got another peach tree that's over on that side. So this is the garden. And I got to come back and actually treat the leaves. I seen a trick on YouTube is you take hydrogen, pour it in one part hydrogen, 1/4 of hydrogen to 4 parts water, spray bottle, and come and spray it. And that's gonna help growth and everything. And then of course I do have the yeast water that I continue to put as well. So I have yeast water, rainwater. Here's my rainwater here where it rained a couple of days ago. Mix it with my yeast, and this is what I will have as I continue to grow. So as my garden continues to expand, and I get a chance to put my roofing on my garden, I will come back and show you guys how I'm gonna do my roofing on my garden, and I get a chance to expand the garden as well. So I'm saying I'm completely changing my entire front yard to a garden with fruit trees, vegetables, plants. I'm gonna add flowers in as well. That will give it another different flavor to help the bees, help the fertilization of it. So as well. So y'all get a chance, y'all please like, subscribe, and follow me on my YouTube channel as well. And I'm gonna show you some growth that I have here. So just bear with me as I walk through my house, turn the lights on. Also, I have some potatoes here that is growing, and these are called small pot potatoes. I got them from my neighbor across the street, and I've been growing them in here in the pots. All I gotta do is come back, add more dirt. They're gonna produce more smaller potatoes in the bottom, and they'll be ready once they get complete. Now these doesn't do 100 days. These does, I think, like 75 days. 75 to 80 days. And all you got to do is continue. I got bigger pots, so I'm actually going to take these and put them in a bigger pot with some more organic soil. And they're going to really produce up higher and higher. And I'll have a harvest off of that as well. So here in my kitchen, this is what I done picked out of the garden so far. And this is within maybe a day or two that I got out of the garden. And then these are the steak tomatoes that I was talking about. See how they different than the regular one. They're much darker. They will have a darker red meat color on it. And so these are them. And then this in here is also is a one of the bigger ones. This is an early girl tomato here. And so that's what that is. And then a lot of these are early girls and early boys. They're kind of a mixture of both of them that's in here. I also have um, something else I'm gonna show you. Now this is just off the tomatoes here. And so this is out of the first part, and I still haven't pulled all the tomatoes yet. I will be pickling some of these as well as selling some of these as well. So that, and that'll be something I'll be definitely selling on this here, as well as pickling. And I'll show you guys how I'm gonna pickle that. And when I start doing my pickling. Now this here is also from my garden. I got these directly out the garden the other day. But I think yesterday, the same day, I got the tomatoes out. And so these tomatoes here come out. All the tomatoes come directly out my garden. And getting a little bit too cold there. Yes. Fine, I'll chew that joke up soon. And then, of course, the banana peppers are directly out my garden. I got more of these. And they're steady growing. But here's the main thing that's out the garden. That's a cabbage growing out the garden right there. And these are the first 3 cabbage that done grow. And I went and picked directly out the garden. I think it was on yesterday or the day before yesterday, one of them, that I got the cabbages out the garden. And that's 3 heads of cabbage right there. So definitely got growth, definitely got overgrowth to the rain. Thanking for the rain. Thank the Lord for the rain. Got banana peppers, got tomatoes, different varieties of tomatoes, and of course we got cabbage. And so, and then of course we'll have lots more of things that will actually come as well. So I want to show you guys what I had tonight. Let y'all in on the stuff as well. So please like, subscribe, follow me on my YouTube channel as I continue to bring all the garden to life to you. And it's called From Table to Home, Growing Food for Life. 63 is my YouTube channel name. It's my garden name Yeshua God. It's the garden name, and that's GANYESUSGAN. Yeshua God. In other words, yes, Jesus, I will do it, God. But that's what this is right here. And so I do ask you guys, please like, subscribe, follow me on my YouTube channel as I continue to come and upload more videos and more things pertaining to my garden. Thank everyone for coming out tonight and being a part of it. Thank you for the thumbs up on 5, thumbs up as well. And then thank you for all the other people that are watching in the background as well. For all you people that's watching in the background, please come on over here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that notification button, so that every time I come aboard, you can be able to see some new things I'm doing. I will be bringing my DIY projects in, like the future home. My home that I grew up in will become the future home of the ministry, which will be a DIY where I will take my parents' home and convert it to a ministry, and as well. And then I will be able to do a lot more, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. Also, my own personal home, I will be doing upgrades in it as well, and fixing it up. And I'm gonna bring you on that and show you my DIYs in my own personal home. So again, please like, subscribe, follow me on my YouTube channel, and hey, become a top fan. Hey, you got a channel, I come like your channel too. Check you out as well, seeing how your channel is, and I'll go ahead and subscribe and like your channel, just like you subscribe and follow me on my channel. So thank you everyone for coming, being a part of it. I appreciate y'all so very much. And I pray that God blesses each and every one of you with abundance of wealth and abundance of growth in your life that will overtake you. just like the garden is overtaking me, that will overtake you and continue to give you year after year after year increase over and over again. Y'all be blessed, and thank you, the person who came on said cause nobody wasn't here. Thank you for even coming on and being a part of that as well. And I thank you and appreciate that. You're showing number two with a crown in my thing, but I do appreciate it as well. If y'all got any comments about the garden, please leave me comments. I do take a look at them. I do read them. And if you got any questions and stuff that you want to answer me, like what did I do, how much this cost, and where all that, please do that. I am in the process of writing an ebook. I've got a little side tracker on the garden ebook, but it will be coming out hopefully and prayerfully within between July and August, if it's the Lord's will. So be a blessing in that. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate everyone for coming out. Thank you guys for being a part of it. And y'all have an awesome, 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 great afternoon and the rest of your night. Okay, thank you. Bye.